Maurice Chavez, and today this is Word Power, and today's word is the word courage. Courage. Courage is strength in the face of pain or grief. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Andre Gide says this: man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. So many times we are so focused on the shore that we lose sight of exploring all that is out there for us. Recently, our nation tragically experienced a tragedy in Boston. Right after the bombs went off in Boston at the Boston Marathon, there were some people that were seen running to the bomb site, others that were seen running from the bomb site. You know what? When I watched that spoke to me about the quality of courage in people's lives, because there are those who will run toward adversity and there are those who will run from it. We all need courage. Otherwise, we suffer from discouragement. We become discouraged when number one, our challenge seems too big. Sometimes when we feel like our goals are too big, or our issues are too big, or our life is too big, we become so discouraged with life, with things that we're facing in our life. The second thing is we become discouraged by when our way seems too long, or maybe even too rough. Maybe you've gone through something in your life just recently, and it just seems like it's never going to end. It seems like it's gone on for years and years and years and years in your life, and so now you're discouraged. The third thing is our strength we become discouraged when our strength begins to fade. When your strength begins to fade, you don't have courage to face your situation anymore, because you're tired of facing it every single day. Courage is something that rises within us when we have a cause to face, because a man without a cause is a man without a purpose in his life. I encourage you to examine your life and see if there's a purpose in your life by which you can continue to fight the good fight in your life. See, courage says, I know there may be danger, but I face this because. There's a situation in my life, my kids, in my life, people who have wanted to commit suicide. Sometimes they've stopped from committing suicide on the verge of committing suicide because they remembered that they had a cause for living or a purpose for living in their life. You know, you can become very discouraged when you lose sight of your purpose and you lose sight of your cause. Get a cause, get a purpose. That's one thing that's going to strengthen you in fighting for this life, and fighting to stay alive, and fighting to keep on going in your life. I challenge you, look for the reason or the cause of why you must stay and fight the good fight. Quitting is not an option. As a matter of fact, I don't want you to quit. I want you to find a reason to keep on fighting. Running is not an action plan. It's not an option in this situation. You've got to be able to keep on fighting the good fight. Staying and facing your giant is the only option you have. So how are you going to bring your giant down? How is it that you're going to face that? Today's word is courage. Courage. I'm Maurice Chavez, and today this is Word Power.